Open the door. I know you're in there. I can hear you breathing. Open it, now, or I'll let myself in. And trust me, you don't want me to do that. There you are. Hey, stranger. Did you really think you could just disappear, walk away from me, from us, and I'd just let you go? Oh, sweetheart, you don't know me very well anymore, do you? Are you going to invite me in, or are we going to have this conversation where all your neighbors can hear? Because I have a lot to say to you, and some of it, well, let's just say it's private. That's what I thought. Nice place, very normal, very safe, very far away from everything you used to know, very far away from me. Is that what you wanted? To pretend like our life together never happened? Don't look at me like that, like you're scared of me. I would never hurt you. You know that. But that doesn't mean I'm happy with you right now. In fact, I'm furious. Do you have any idea how long I've been looking for you? How many resources I had to use? How many favors I had to call in just to track you down? 6 months. 6 months of you hiding from me like I'm some kind of monster you need to escape from. Sit down. I said sit down. Thank you. Now, we're going to talk, and you're going to listen, because I've spent half a year imagining this conversation, and I'm not leaving until I say everything I need to say. Understand? Good. You look different. Your hair is a little longer. You've been eating well, sleeping well. You look happy. And that makes me want to scream. Because how dare you be happy without me? How dare you build this nice, quiet, peaceful life while I've been falling apart without you? Do you know what the last 6 months have been like for me? Waking up every morning and reaching for you, only to remember you're gone. Going to our favorite restaurant and sitting at our table alone. Walking past your side of the closet and seeing it empty. I couldn't even get rid of your things. They're still there, exactly where you left them, because some stupid, desperate part of me kept hoping you'd come back. But you didn't. You just vanished. Left me a note, a fucking note, saying you couldn't do this anymore, that you needed a normal life, that you were sorry. Sorry. As if sorry was supposed to fix the hole you left in my chest. I'm not here to make you feel guilty. Well, maybe a little, but that's not the main reason I'm here. I'm here because I need to know. I need to hear you say it. Why? Why did you leave me? And don't give me that bullshit about wanting a normal life. I need the real reason. Was it the danger? Did I scare you? Did you finally realize what I do, who I am, and decide you couldn't live with it? Or was it something else? Something I did? Something I said? Tell me. Please. You're not going to answer me, are you? That's fine. I can wait. I'm very good at waiting. But while we're sitting here in this uncomfortable silence, let me tell you what I've been doing for the last 6 months. I've been watching you. Oh, don't look so surprised. Did you really think I'd just let you go completely? I had someone keeping an eye on you from the moment you landed in this city. I know you work at that little bookstore on 5th Street. I know you grab coffee every morning at the cafe 2 blocks from here. I know you go for a run every Tuesday and Thursday evening. I know you've been eating takeout way too often. You need to cook more. It's healthier. I know you went on a date last month. with that guy from your work, the tall one with the nice smile. I didn't like that. I had to convince him that you weren't available. Don't worry, he's fine, mostly, but he won't be asking you out again. You're probably wondering how far I'll go, what I'm capable of, whether you're even safe right now. You're safe. You're always safe with me. But the people who try to take you away from me, who try to replace me, who try to make you forget about us, they're not safe. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just being honest. I can't help it. I can't help the way I am when it comes to you. You made me like this. You made me care so much that the thought of losing you makes me irrational. Do you remember the first time we met? You were at that gallery opening, completely out of place, trying so hard to look like you belonged. And I saw you, standing in front of that painting, looking so lost, so alone. I walked up to you, asked you what you thought of the piece, and you gave me this beautiful, honest answer that had nothing to do with art theory or pretentious criticism. You just felt something, and you shared it with me. And I knew right then that I wanted to keep you. We spent the whole night talking, and then the whole next day, and the day after that. Within a week, you'd moved into my place. Within a month, I'd told you everything about my life, my family, my work. I'd never done that before. Never let anyone that close. But you made it feel easy, safe, like I could finally be myself without the armor. We had 3 years together. 3 years of breakfast in bed and late-night conversations and stupid inside jokes that made us laugh until we cried. 3 years of you falling asleep on my chest, of me playing with your hair while you told me about your day, of us being perfectly, completely happy. And then you left. Without warning, without giving me a chance to fix whatever was wrong, you just left. Do you have any idea what that did to me? I'm not equipped to handle abandonment. People don't leave me, I leave them. That's how it works. That's how I stay in control. But you broke every rule I had, got past every defense, made me need you. And then you left me. I'm sorry. I'm getting angry again. I don't want to be angry at you. I miss you so much it hurts to breathe sometimes. I miss the way you'd hum while you made coffee in the morning. I miss the way you'd steal my shirts and walk around the apartment in them like they were yours. I miss the way you'd kiss my forehead when you thought I was asleep. I miss us. And I know you tried to tell me you were struggling. I know I was working too much, traveling too much, bringing the stress of my work home too much. I know I made promises I didn't keep, that I said I'd slow down and I never did. But you didn't give me a chance to fix it. You just gave up on us. Or maybe you finally saw me for what I really am. A criminal, a dangerous person, someone who solves problems with threats and violence, someone who doesn't belong in your normal, safe, happy life. Is that it? Did you finally realize you deserved better? Because if that's true, if you really believe that, then I need to tell you something. You're wrong. You don't deserve better. You deserve me. Because I'm the one who knows exactly how you like your coffee. I'm the one who remembers that you hate the sound of styrofoam. I'm the one who learned to cook your grandmother's soup recipe just to make you smile when you were homesick. I'm the one who loves you, completely, obsessively, more than anyone else ever could. I've tried to let you go. I really have. I told myself you'd be happier without me, safer without me, that I should just move on. But I can't. I can't stop loving you. I can't stop needing you. I can't stop feeling like half of me is missing every single day you're not with me. So I'm here, in your apartment, asking you, begging you, come home. Come back to me. Come back to us. Come back to where you belong. I know you're scared. I know you think it'll be the same as before, but it won't. I promise. I'll do better. I'll be better. I'll give you everything you need, everything you asked for. I'll slow down. I'll make time. I'll put you first, always. Just please, don't make me leave here without you. You're still not saying anything. That's okay. I told you I can wait. But while I'm waiting, I'm going to come a little closer because I've been 6 feet away from you for 20 minutes now, and it's killing me. Don't back away from me. I just want to be near you, that's all. There, that's better. You smell the same, like vanilla and something warm I could never quite name. I've missed that smell. I've missed this. Being close enough to see the little gold flecks in your eyes, close enough to count your heartbeats. Your heart's racing. I can see your pulse in your throat. Are you scared, or is it something else? Because I remember how your heart used to race when I'd corner you like this, when I'd get in your space and make you look at me. You'd get this look in your eyes, this mix of nervousness and want, and I'd know you were mine. You're still mine, aren't you? You can run, you can hide, you can build a whole new life in a whole new city, but you're still mine. Say it. I know you feel it. I can see it in the way you're looking at me, the way your breath catches when I get too close. You still want me. You still need me, just like I need you. So why are we pretending? Why are we playing this game where you act like you don't love me anymore, and I act like I'm going to let you go? We both know how this ends. You're coming home with me tonight, and every night after that, because you belong with me, and I'm done pretending I can survive without you. I love you. I never stopped loving you, not for one single second. And I know you still love me too. So stop fighting it, stop running, and just let me have you back. Please. What's that? You want to know if I'll really change? If things will really be different? Yes, I will. And yes, they will. I'll prove it to you every single day for the rest of our lives if that's what it takes. But you have to give me the chance. You have to come home. You're crying. Hey, don't cry. Come here. Let me hold you just for a minute. There, that's better. You fit perfectly, just like you always did. I've got you. I've got you now, and I'm never letting go. You're shaking. Are you okay? It's okay. You're safe. You're always safe with me. I know I scared you earlier with the threats and the intensity, but I needed you to understand how serious I am, how much you mean to me, how far I'll go to keep you. Because you're everything. You're my whole world. And I won't lose you again. Can I ask you something? Did you ever think about coming back, even once? You're nodding. You did. Why didn't you? Pride? Fear? You thought I'd be angry? I am angry, but I'm also so relieved, so happy that I finally found you, that I finally get to hold you again. I thought I'd never feel this again. Your warmth, your heartbeat against mine. I thought I'd lost this forever. You're not going to leave again, are you? Because I need to hear you say it. I need to know you're mine, that you're coming home. Say it, please. You're saying yes? You're coming home with me? Oh, thank God, thank God. Come here, closer. I need to I need to kiss you. I need to know this is real. I've missed that. I've missed you so much. You have no idea how many nights I've laid awake, remembering what it felt like to kiss you, to hold you. And now you're here, in my arms, where you belong. We should go. Pack a bag. Get your things. You're coming home tonight. I'm not waiting another second. Don't worry about work. Don't worry about this apartment. I'll take care of everything. All you need to do is come with me. Trust me one more time, and I promise I'll never give you a reason to leave again. You're scared. I can feel it. That's okay. It's a big decision, a big change, but I'll be with you every step. I'll make it easy. I'll make it right. You just have to take my hand. There, that's my good boy. You always were so good for me, even when you were trying to be stubborn. Before we go, I need to tell you something. I need you to know that these last 6 months, they've changed me. I've had a lot of time to think, to realize what's really important. And it's you. It's always been you. The business, the money, the power, none of it means anything if I don't have you to share it with. So things are going to change. I'm going to delegate more. Step back from the day-to-day operations. I'm going to make time for us, for the life we should have had. I know words don't mean much right now. I know I've made promises before that I didn't keep. But I'm different now. Losing you taught me what really matters. And I'm not making that mistake again. You're my priority. My only priority. Everything else, everyone else, can wait. Okay, let's get you packed. What do you need? Clothes, toiletries, that ridiculous stuffed animal you've had since you were 10? Yeah, I remember. We're definitely bringing that. It feels good doing this, helping you pack, taking you home. It feels right, like the world finally shifted back into place after being off kilter for so long. I've got your bag. Come on, let's go. My car's downstairs. We'll be home in 20 minutes. Home. God, I can't wait to have you home. You're quiet. Are you okay? Having second thoughts? Hey, look at me. I know this is scary. I know you're worried about whether things will really be different. But I need you to trust me. Just a little bit longer. Once we get home, once you see how serious I am, you'll understand. I've already made changes, cleared my schedule for the next month, hired people to handle things I used to do myself. I meant what I said. You're my priority now, and I'm going to prove it every single day. We're almost there. Just a few more minutes. Are you nervous about seeing the apartment again? About being back in our space? Everything's exactly the way you left it. Your books are still on the nightstand. Your favorite mug is still in the cabinet. I couldn't bring myself to change anything. It felt like if I kept everything the same, maybe you'd come back. And now you are. You're really coming back. I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and this will all be a dream. Come on, let's go inside. Welcome home, sweetheart. Go ahead, look around. Remember, this is where we danced in the kitchen at midnight. This is where we watched movies on the couch until we fell asleep. This is where we built our life together. And this is where we're going to build it again. Better this time. Come here. Come sit with me. I need to hold you for a while. I need to make sure this is real, that you're really here, really home. There, that's perfect. Your head on my chest, my arms around you, just like always. I could stay like this forever. Actually, I plan to. You're not going anywhere. I'm going to keep you right here, in my arms, where you belong. You're relaxing. I can feel it. Your body's finally letting go of all that tension. That's good. That's really good. Just breathe. Let yourself settle. Let yourself be home. You're safe here. You're loved here. You're wanted here. I'm never going to take this for granted again. Never going to assume you'll always be here. I'm going to appreciate every morning I wake up next to you. Every conversation. Every quiet moment like this. I love you. More than anything. More than everything. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life showing you. You're falling asleep, aren't you? That's okay. You've had a long day, an emotional day. Sleep. I've got you. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here, holding you, keeping you safe, keeping you warm, just like I always should have been. You're mine, forever, and I'm never, ever letting you go again. Sweet dreams, my love. I'll see you in the morning, in our bed, in our home, where you belong. Welcome home. You're still here. I thought everyone had gone home already. But here you are, still at your desk, working away like you don't have a life outside these walls. Don't look so startled. I'm not going to bite. Well, not yet anyway. I was just finishing up some paperwork in my office, saw the light on under your cubicle, and I got curious. What could possibly be so important that you're still here at 9:30 on a Friday night? Everyone else left hours ago. The building is practically empty. Just you, me, and the night cleaning crew who won't be here for another hour. So, what is it? Big project? Trying to impress someone? Or are you just one of those people who doesn't know when to go home? I've noticed that about you, you know. You're always the last one here, always staying late, always going above and beyond what's required. Don't think I haven't been paying attention. I notice everything that happens in this office. Every detail, every person, every little thing. And you've been catching my attention quite a bit lately. Stand up for a second. Come on, I'm not asking. I said stand up. Good. Now, step away from your desk. Come here. Closer. That's better. Now I can actually see your face instead of just the top of your head hunched over that keyboard. Do you have any idea how often I walk past your desk and you don't even notice me? You're so focused, so absorbed in your work. It's almost admirable and incredibly frustrating because I want you to notice me. I want you to look up when I walk by. I want you to acknowledge my presence, but you don't. You just keep working, keep typing, keep pretending the rest of the world doesn't exist. Is it because you're afraid of me? Most people are, you know. They tiptoe around me, avoid making eye contact, practically hold their breath when I walk into a meeting. But you're different. You're not scared. You're just focused, dedicated, professional. And That drives me absolutely crazy because I can't figure you out. I can't get a read on you. And I'm someone who prides herself on reading people. So tonight, with the office empty, with nowhere for you to hide behind your work or your professionalism, I'm going to get some answers. Don't look so nervous. I told you, I'm not going to bite. Unless you want me to. See, there it is. That little flush in your cheeks. That slight widening of your eyes. You do notice me. You're just very good at hiding it. Let me ask you something, and I want an honest answer. Why do you stay so late? What are you really doing here every night? Your projects are always done on time. Your work is always flawless. There's no reason for you to be putting in these extra hours. Unless there's something else keeping you here. Or someone. You're not answering. You're just standing there, staring at me, with that expression I can't quite decipher. Fine. If you won't answer my questions, then I'll just have to make some observations of my own. You always make sure your desk is visible from my office, even though there are plenty of other spots you could sit. You always volunteer for projects I'm leading, even the difficult ones that everyone else avoids. You bring me coffee sometimes. Black, 2 sugars, exactly how I like it, even though I never told you my preference. So either you're incredibly observant, or you've been paying very close attention to me. Which is it? Still not talking? That's fine. I can work with silence. But here's what I think. I think you stay late because you know I stay late. I think you volunteer for my projects because you want to work with me. I think you notice every little thing about me, the same way I notice every little thing about you. And I think you've been hoping, just like I have, that one of these nights we'd end up alone together. Am I wrong? Your face, it's so red right now. You're not denying it. You're not saying anything at all. Good, because I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of being the strict boss who keeps everyone at arm's length. I'm tired of maintaining this professional distance when all I want to do is close the gap between us. Do you know how difficult it's been? Watching you every day, wanting to talk to you about things that have nothing to do with work, wanting to know what you think about, what you care about, who you are when you're not sitting at that desk. But I couldn't, because I'm your boss, because there are rules, because crossing that line would be complicated. But right now, in this empty office, with no one around to judge or question or complicate things, I don't care about the rules anymore. I'm going to do something I've wanted to do for months now. Don't move. Don't say anything. Just stay exactly where you are. Your desk chair, it's right behind you, isn't it? Sit down. I'm not asking. Sit down. Good boy. Now, don't panic when I do this. There, see? I'm sitting on your lap, right here, in your space. Close enough that you can feel my warmth, smell my perfume, hear every breath I take. Your hands, they're gripping the armrests so tight, like you're afraid to touch me, like you think this might be some kind of test. It's not a test. I want you to touch me. There, that's better. Your hands on my waist, hesitant but present. You have no idea how long I've wanted this. How many nights I've stayed late, hoping, wondering if you'd ever make a move. But you never did. Because you're too respectful, too professional, too good. So I had to be the one to take the risk. I had to be the one to cross the line. And now that now that I'm sitting here on your lap, feeling your heartbeat racing beneath me, I need you to understand something. This isn't just a moment of weakness. This isn't me being impulsive or reckless. This is me finally admitting what I've been feeling for months. I like you. More than a boss should like her employee. More than is probably appropriate or wise, but I don't care anymore. I like the way you focus when you work, the way you bite your lip when you're concentrating, the way you run your hand through your hair when you're frustrated. I like the way you're kind to everyone in the office, even the people who don't deserve it. The way you volunteer to help with things that aren't your responsibility. I like the way you look at me sometimes when you think I'm not paying attention, with this mixture of respect and something else. Something that looks a lot like longing. Am I wrong? Have I been reading this all wrong? Your grip on my waist just tightened. Your breathing just changed. I'll take that as a no. I'm not wrong. You feel it too. This tension between us. This pull. God, I've been so hard on you. Harder than I am on anyone else. Do you know why? Because I had to maintain distance. I had to create a barrier between us. Because if I didn't, if I let myself be soft with you, I would have crossed this line months ago. Every time I criticized your work, I was really just looking for an excuse to talk to you, to be near you. Every time I asked you to stay late to help with something, I was really just hoping we'd have a moment alone together. Every time I walked past your desk, I was really just hoping you'd look up and see me. And tonight, when I saw your light still on, I couldn't help myself anymore. I had to come see you, had to talk to you, had to finally be honest. So here I am, sitting on your lap, confessing feelings I probably shouldn't have, and you're still not saying anything. You're just holding me, looking at me with those eyes that I've been trying so hard not to get lost in. Say something, please, anything. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me you feel this too, or tell me to get off your lap and pretend this never happened. Either way, I need to know. You're pulling me closer. Your hands, they're more confident now, more sure. And you're looking at me like you've been waiting for this moment as long as I have. Thank God. Because I don't think I could have handled rejection right now. I don't think I could have walked back into my office and pretended everything was normal. Not after finally admitting how I feel. Not after sitting here on your lap, feeling this connection that's been building between us for so long. You're asking if I'm sure about this, if I've thought about what this means. I've thought about nothing else for months. I've thought about every possible complication, every reason why this is a bad idea, every way this could go wrong. And you know what I decided? I don't care. I don't care about the office politics or the gossip or the potential complications. I care about you, about this, about us. And I know this is fast. I know we haven't even been on a proper date. I know we should probably take things slow and be careful. But I've been careful my whole life. I've been calculated and strategic and professional, and it's exhausting. With you, I don't want to be careful. I don't want to overthink everything. I just want to be with you, however that looks. So tell me, what do you want? Do you want to keep things professional? Pretend this never happened? Go back to being just your boss? Or do you want to see where this goes? see what we could be together. You're saying, you want this. You want me. You've wanted me since your third week here? Your third week? And you never said anything? God, we've wasted so much time. But we're not wasting anymore. Not tonight. Not ever again. From now on, when I walk past your desk, you better look up. You better acknowledge me. From now on, when we're working late together. No more pretending we just happen to be here at the same time. From now on, you're mine, and I'm yours. Does that scare you? The possessiveness in my voice? The certainty? Good. You should be a little scared, because I'm not the type of person who does things halfway. When I commit to something, to someone, I'm all in, and I'm committing to you right now. I know we'll have to be careful at the office. We can't exactly announce this to everyone. Not yet. Maybe not ever, depending on company policy. But outside these walls, you're going to be mine completely. No more hiding. No more pretending we're just colleagues. You're going to take me on dates. Real dates. Not late-night work sessions disguised as something more. You're going to hold my hand in public, kiss me goodnight, call me just to hear my voice. And in return, I'm going to take care of you, support you, be the person you can rely on when things get hard. I'm going to be your girlfriend, your partner, your everything, if you'll let me. You're nodding. Your hands are pulling me even closer. Your face is so close to mine now. I can feel your breath on my lips. You have no idea how long I've wanted to kiss you. Every time we've been alone in my office, going over reports, sitting across from each other at that conference table, I've imagined leaning across that space and just kissing you. But I couldn't, because that would have been crossing a line I wasn't sure we were both ready to cross. But now we're here, and I'm on your lap, and you're holding me like you never want to let go. So, can I kiss you? You don't have to ask me twice. Come here. I knew it would be good, but I didn't expect it to feel like everything just clicked into place. Like this is exactly where we're both supposed to be. Your hands, they're trembling slightly. Are you nervous? Don't be. It's just me. The same person who's been watching you, wanting you for months now. The only difference is, now you know. Now we both know. And we don't have to hide anymore. At least, not when we're alone like this. God, I could stay here all night, just sitting on your lap, feeling your warmth, your presence. But I suppose we should probably leave at some point, before the cleaning crew shows up and gets an eyeful of the boss sitting on her employee's lap. Though part of me doesn't even care. Let them see. Let them gossip. I'm tired of hiding how I feel about you. But I know we have to be smart about this, at least at work. We can't give anyone a reason to question your position here or think you're getting special treatment, even though you absolutely are going to get special treatment now. Just not in ways anyone else will notice. I'll still be strict with you in meetings. I'll still critique your work when it needs improvement. But when we're alone, I'm going to be so soft with you, so affectionate, so completely different from the boss everyone else sees. Because that's what you do to me. You bring out this side of me that I don't show anyone else. You make me want to be softer, gentler, more open, and that's terrifying and wonderful at the same time. So, what do you say we get out of here? Go somewhere more comfortable? My place isn't far. We could talk more, get to know each other outside of work. Or we could just sit on my couch and not talk at all. Just be together, quiet and close. Whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not going to push you into anything you're not ready for. You're saying you want to come with me. You want to spend more time together tonight. Good. Because I don't think I'm ready to let you go yet. I don't think I'll ever be ready to let you go. Come on, stand up with me. Carefully. I'm still on your lap, remember? There we go. See? We make a good team already. Let me just grab my things from my office. You get your bag. Meet me by the elevators in 2 minutes. And thank you for staying late tonight, for being here, for feeling the same way I do, for being you. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Don't keep me waiting. I'm still your boss after all, and I don't like to be kept waiting. Go, before I change my mind about leaving this office tonight. God, I can't stop smiling. Is this what happiness feels like? This lightness? This certainty? I haven't felt like this in years, maybe ever. And it's all because of you. Because you stayed late tonight. Because you've been staying late for months. Because you've been paying attention the same way I have. I can't wait to learn everything about you. Your favorite movies, your comfort foods, what makes you laugh, what keeps you up at night. I want to know all of it, every detail, every story, every piece of you. And I want you to know me too, the real me, not just the strict boss everyone sees at work. I want you to see my messy apartment and my terrible cooking and my collection of romance novels I pretend I don't read. I want you to see me first thing in the morning, no makeup, hair everywhere, completely unguarded, because that's what this is about, isn't it? Being unguarded with each other, being real. No more walls, no more professional distance, just us. Okay, I'm grabbing my coat and my bag, shutting down my computer, turning off the lights. This office, it's where we've circled each other for months, where all this tension built up between us. And tonight it's where everything finally changed. I'll remember this night forever. The night I finally stopped being careful. The night I finally took what I wanted. The night I claimed you as mine. All right, I'm heading to the elevators now. Don't make me wait long, or I might come looking for you and drag you out of here myself. I'm only half joking. See you in a minute. There you are, right on time. Good boy. Come on, let's get out of here. The elevator ride down is quiet, just the two of us in this small space, standing closer than we need to. Your hand, it keeps brushing against mine, like you want to hold it, but you're not sure if you should. You can hold my hand. We're alone. No one's watching. There, see? Your hand in mine. It feels right, doesn't it? Like our fingers were meant to interlock, just like this. I could get used to this. Holding your hand, having you close, being able to touch you without worrying about who might see. Outside the office, you're mine, completely, and I'm yours. The elevator doors are opening. The lobby is empty except for the security guard at the front desk. He nods at us as we walk past, probably wondering why the boss and her employee are leaving together so late. Let him wonder. I don't care. My car is just over here, in the executive parking. One of the few perks of being in charge. Though I have to say, sitting on your lap tonight was a much better perk than reserved parking. Your face is red again. You're so easy to fluster. I love that about you. Get in. I'll drive us to my place. It's only about 15 minutes from here. And then we can finally relax. Really relax. Without worrying about who might walk in or what people might think. Just you and me, in my space, safe and private. I can't wait. The drive is quiet, comfortable. Your hand rests on the center console, and I reach over to hold it again, because I can, because you're here with me, because everything has changed. The city lights are blurring past us. It's almost midnight now. The streets are quieter, calmer. Everything feels surreal, like I'm in a dream I don't want to wake up from. Are you nervous about coming to my place? Don't be. I'm not expecting anything. I want more time with you, more conversation, more closeness. We can watch a movie, make tea, sit on the couch and talk until we're too tired to keep our eyes open. Or we can just sit in comfortable silence. I'm good with silence, as long as you're there. We're almost there, just a few more blocks. My heart is racing. Can you believe that? I'm supposed to be the confident one, the one in control. But right now, with you, I feel like a teenager bringing someone home for the first time. Nervous, excited, hopeful, all of it at once. Okay, here we are. This is my building. Come on, let's head inside. The elevator ride up to my floor is quiet again, but this time, your arm is around my waist, holding me close, and I'm leaning into you, letting myself be held. This is nice, being close like this. No pretense, no walls, just us. Here's my floor, this way. My apartment is at the end of the hall. Sorry in advance for any mess. I wasn't exactly expecting company tonight, though I've been hoping, secretly hoping, that one of these nights you'd end up here with me. Okay, here we are. Let me just unlock the door. Welcome to my place. Make yourself at home. It's not much, just a one-bedroom with a decent view of the city, but it's mine, my space, where I come to escape from the stress of work. And now, you're here, in my space. It feels right, like you belong here. Go ahead, sit on the couch. I'll make us some tea, or coffee if you prefer. You're asking if you can help? No, just sit, relax. Let me take care of you for once. You've been working so hard, staying so late, always going above and beyond. Tonight, you get to just be. Just rest. I'll be right back. The kitchen is just through here. I can still see you from here, sitting on my couch, looking around at my space. Are you noticing the books on my shelves? The plants by the window? The framed photos of places I've traveled? I wonder what you're thinking, what conclusions you're drawing about me based on what you see. I hope you like what you're learning. I hope this version of me, the private version, is someone you want to know better. Because I'm letting you in, all the way in. No more barriers. And that's something I don't do easily. But with you, it feels safe. It feels right. Okay, tea is ready. I made chamomile. It's calming. Good for winding down after a long day, or after a night where everything changes. Here you go. Careful, it's hot. There. Now we're both settled on the couch, tea in hand, close but not quite touching. Though I wouldn't mind if you wanted to get closer. I wouldn't mind at all. You're moving closer, closing the gap between us, until your shoulder is pressed against mine. Perfect. This is perfect. We should probably talk, shouldn't we? About what happens next, about how we navigate this at work. But honestly, right now I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about complications or logistics. I just want to sit here with you, drink tea, feel your warmth beside me. Is that okay? Can we just be for a little while? You're saying yes. You're settling into the couch, into me. Good, because this is what I've been craving. Not just the kissing or the physical closeness, but this, the quiet intimacy, the comfortable silence, the sense that I don't have to perform or be anything other than myself. With you, I can just be. And that's everything. My eyes are getting heavy. It's been such a long day, such an emotional night. But I don't want to fall asleep yet. I don't want this night to end. Because tomorrow, everything will be different. We'll have to figure out how to be together at work without anyone suspecting. We'll have to navigate this new territory carefully. But tonight we can just be two people who finally admitted how they feel. No complications, no worries, just us. You're asking if you can stay a while longer. Of course you can. Stay as long as you want. Stay all night if you want. I have a guest room if you need it. Or you can stay here on the couch with me. I promise I'll behave. Mostly. I'm kidding. I like having you here. I like knowing you're close. It makes me feel safe, content, happy. Your arm is around me now, pulling me closer, until my head is resting on your shoulder. This is nice. Really nice. I could fall asleep like this, right here, with you. But I should probably let you go home at some point. You need actual sleep, in an actual bed, not just dozing on my couch while I talk your ear off. Though you don't seem to mind. You seem perfectly content just sitting here with me. Okay, fine. We can stay like this a little longer. Just a little longer. Your breathing is slowing down, getting deeper, more even. Are you falling asleep on me? That's okay. Sleep if you need to. I've got you. I'll stay right here, keeping you warm, keeping you safe, because that's what I do now. I take care of you, and you take care of me. Thank you for tonight, for staying late, for taking this chance with me, for being exactly who you are. I'll see you tomorrow, at the office, where we'll have to pretend none of this happened, where I'll have to be your strict boss again, professional and distant. But we'll both know the truth. We'll both know what we are to each other now. And when we're alone, I'll be yours, completely. Sweet dreams, my love. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and the day after that, and every day after. Good night. Sleep well. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. I've got you. Just breathe with me, okay? In and out. That's it. You're safe now. I promise. You're safe. Let me get you somewhere more secure. Hold on to me. Yeah, just like that. I've got you. Don't worry about anything else right now. Okay, we're here. This rooftop is secure. Nobody can reach us up here. You can let go of me now. Or you can keep holding on if you need to. I don't mind. Actually, I don't mind at all. Let me look at you. Turn toward the light a little. I need to see if you're hurt. Your face. There's a cut on your cheek, and your hands are scraped. Does anything else hurt? Your ribs? Your back? Tell me the truth. I need to know. Okay, that's good. Nothing broken, just some cuts and bruises. You have no idea how scared I was. When I saw you down there, surrounded, trapped, I've never flown that fast in my life. My heart was beating so hard I thought it might explode. But you're here now. You're safe, and that's all that matters. Let me clean these cuts. I have a first aid kit in my utility belt. Yeah, even superheroes carry bandages. We're not invincible, you know. This might sting a little. Sorry, I'll be gentle. There, just hold still for me. Your hands are shaking. Are you cold? Or just the adrenaline wearing off? Here, take my cape. It's warmer than it looks. I know it sounds silly, a cape, but it actually serves a purpose. Keeps you warm at high altitudes. And right now, it's keeping you warm, so that's all I care about. You're probably wondering why I brought you up here, why I didn't just take you to a hospital or back to street level. The truth is, I need to talk to you, and I needed us to be somewhere private, somewhere nobody could interrupt. Because this wasn't just a random rescue. I mean, it was a rescue, obviously. You were in real danger, but it wasn't random. I knew you were there. I knew you were in trouble because I've been watching over you. Not in a creepy way. I mean, okay, maybe it sounds a little creepy when I say it like that, but I promise it's not what you think. I've been protecting you for months now, making sure you get home safe at night, watching the streets you walk, keeping an eye out for trouble before it finds you. And tonight when I sensed something was wrong, when I saw those people surrounding you in that alley, I've never been so terrified in my entire life. I've fought supervillains, stopped bank robberies, saved people from burning buildings, but none of that has ever scared me the way seeing you in danger did. And I realized I couldn't keep pretending anymore. Pretending that you're just another citizen I'm protecting, just another person on my patrol route. Because you're not. You're not just anyone. You're everything. God, listen to me. I sound like such a mess. Some hero, right? Can't even get through a simple confession without my hands shaking. But I guess that's what you do to me. You make me feel human again. After spending so much time being this symbol, this untouchable figure in a mask, you make me remember what it's like to just feel something real. I should probably back up, explain how this all started. Do you remember about 6 months ago, that night when someone tried to mug you outside the convenience store, and a car alarm went off, and the guy ran away before he could take anything? That wasn't a coincidence. That was me. I set off that alarm, scared him away, made sure you got home safe. And before that, there was the night you almost got hit by that car running a red light. Someone pulled you back onto the sidewalk just in time. You probably thought it was the person standing next to you. That was me too, moving faster than your eyes could track, making sure you didn't step into traffic. I've been there, in the shadows, watching, protecting. And at first I told myself it was just part of the job, that I watch over lots of people, that this wasn't any different. But then I started looking forward to seeing you. I'd finish patrol on the other side of the city and find myself flying over to your neighborhood, just to check, just to make sure you were okay. I started learning your routines, the coffee shop you stop at every morning, the route you take to work, the bookstore you browse in on Saturdays. And I told myself it was strategic, that knowing your schedule helped me protect you better. But deep down, I knew the truth. I was falling for you, and I didn't know how to stop it. Didn't know if I even wanted to. I remember the first time I actually heard your voice up close. Not from a distance, but actually near you. You were talking to a friend, laughing about something, and the sound of your laugh. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever heard. And I realized in that moment that this wasn't just me being protective. This wasn't just hero instincts. This was something more, something I'd been trying so hard to avoid. Because my life doesn't allow for this. I can't have normal relationships, can't let people get close, because everyone I care about becomes a target. The people I love, they get used against me, threatened, hurt. And I've lost people before, people who meant everything to me. I swore I'd never let that happen again, that I'd never put anyone in that position, that I'd stay alone, stay distant, stay safe. But then you came along, and suddenly staying away felt impossible. No matter how many times I told myself to stop, to leave you alone, to let you live your life without me watching over you, I couldn't do it. I couldn't stay away. And tonight, when I saw you in danger, when I thought I might lose you before I ever got the chance to tell you the truth, everything became so clear. I can't keep hiding from this. Can't keep pretending I don't feel what I feel, even if it's dangerous, even if it puts you at risk. I can't lie to myself anymore. You deserve to know. You deserve to know that someone cares about you, watches over you, would do anything to keep you safe. Even if that someone is me. Even if that someone wears a mask and lives a double life and has more enemies than friends. I needed you to know. Your face, you look so confused right now. I don't blame you. This is a lot to process. 1 minute you're in danger. The next, you're on a rooftop being told that the city's superheroine has been secretly protecting you for months because she has feelings for you. Yeah, when I say it out loud, it sounds pretty overwhelming. You probably have so many questions, and I'll answer all of them, I promise. But first, I need you to understand something. What I'm telling you, this isn't something I take lightly. I don't do this. I don't let people in. I don't open up like this. My entire life is built on secrets, on keeping people at a distance, on never letting anyone see behind the mask. But with you it's different. I want you to see me, the real me, not just the hero, but the person underneath, the person who gets scared, who gets lonely, who lies awake at night wondering if any of this is worth it. I want you to know her, the person I am when I'm not saving the world. Do you want to know who I really am? Not my name, not yet, that's too dangerous, but but who I am as a person? I mean, beyond the mask and the cape and the superpowers? I'm just someone who's been alone for a really long time. Someone who's forgotten what it feels like to connect with another person, to laugh without it being forced, to feel like myself instead of playing a role. I'm someone who sees you, really sees you, and feels alive again. I know this is scary. I know I'm asking a lot just by telling you all of this. You didn't ask for any of this. Didn't ask to be watched over by someone like me. Didn't ask to be pulled into this world. And I understand if you want nothing to do with it. If you want me to leave you alone, to go back to your normal life. But I had to tell you. I couldn't keep carrying this secret. Couldn't keep pretending every time I saved you that it was just coincidence. So there it is. The truth. All of it. I'm a superheroine who broke her own rules and fell for someone she was supposed to just protect. And now I'm sitting here on this rooftop, cape wrapped around you, heart pounding, waiting to see if you'll say something. Anything. You're still not saying anything, and I'm starting to panic a little. Which is ridiculous. I've faced down people who could level city blocks and I wasn't this nervous. But you just sitting there looking at me like that. It's terrifying in the best possible way. Maybe I should tell you more about what this would mean if you wanted this, if you wanted me. I can't be with you the way normal people are together. I can't take you out on regular dates or introduce you to my friends or post photos of us together. Everything would have to be secret, hidden, careful. We'd meet on rooftops like this, late at night when nobody's watching. I'd have to check every time to make sure we weren't followed, to make sure no one was tracking us. Your life would change. You'd have to be more careful, more aware of your surroundings. There might be times when I'd have to stay away for a while, to keep you safe, to make sure my enemies don't notice the connection between us. It wouldn't be easy. It wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be what most people get to have. But what I can promise you, what I can give you, is someone who would move heaven and earth to keep you safe, who would face any danger to protect you, who thinks about you every single day. Someone who sees you as more than just another person in this city, who knows your favorite coffee order because she's watched you order it 100 times, who knows you hum to yourself when you're walking home, who knows you stop to pet every dog you see, and that you always put your spare change in the donation jar at the bookstore. I know you better than I probably should, better than I have any right to. And I want to know more. I want to know everything. Your favorite books, what makes you laugh, what keeps you up at night, your dreams, your fears, everything. I want to be the person you call when you have a bad day, the person who makes you feel safe, the person you can trust with anything. Even if we have to meet in secret, even if it's complicated, even if it's dangerous, I think it would be worth it to have someone in my life who makes me feel the way you do. But only if you want this too, only if you're willing to take the risk. I won't force this on you, won't expect you to say yes just because I saved you tonight. This has to be your choice, completely your choice. So, what do you think? Say something. Please. You're smiling. Why are you smiling? Is that a good smile? Or are you smiling because you think this whole situation is absurd? Because honestly, it kind of is absurd in the best possible way. Wait, you're saying You're saying you've noticed me too? That you felt like someone was watching over you, protecting you, and you thought maybe you were imagining it, but you weren't imagining it. It was me. All along it was me. And you're not scared? You're not freaked out by all of this? You're telling me you feel safer knowing I've been there, that you're glad it was me, and that you've been curious about me too? You've seen me flying past, seen me on the news, and wondered what it would be like to talk to me, to know me. Well, here I am, talking to you, opening up to you in ways I've never done with anyone. You're asking if this means we're together now. I don't know. I mean, I want us to be, but I don't want to assume. What do you want? Because what I want more than anything, is to be yours, to be the person you trust, the person you care about, the person who gets to hold you like this and know that you're safe. If you'll have me, if you're willing to try this, to give us a chance despite how complicated it is, then yes, we're together. You're mine and I'm yours, and I'll do everything in my power to keep you safe. And I know that's a lot of responsibility for you, being with someone like me, but I promise I'll make it worth it. I'll be the best girlfriend a secret superhero can be, which admittedly is a pretty specific category, but still. I'll show up when you need me. I'll protect you. I'll care about you in ways that make you feel cherished. And maybe we can figure this out together. Build something real, even with all the secrets and the danger and the late-night rooftop meetings. I think we can make this work, if we're both willing to try. You're nodding. You're saying yes. Oh my God, you're actually saying yes. Come here, closer. I want to hold you properly, without the panic of thinking I was about to lose you. Just like this, with you here, safe in my arms. This feels right. Like all the months of watching from a distance were leading to this moment. I'm going to take such good care of you, I promise. But we need to talk about safety, about how to keep you protected now that we're doing this. My enemies, if they find out about you, they'll try to use you to get to me. So we need to be smart, need to have a plan. First, I'm going to teach you some basic self-defense. Nothing extreme, just enough so you can get away if something happens. Second, I'm giving you this. It's a small device, a panic button. If you're ever in danger and I'm not already there, press it and I'll come, no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing. Third, we establish a signal, a way for you to let me know you're thinking of me, that you want to see me. Something simple, like leaving your bedroom window open a crack, or a specific light turned on. I know it sounds like spy movie stuff, but it's necessary. It keeps us both safe. And fourth, and this is the most important one, you have to trust me completely. If I tell you to do something in a dangerous situation, if I tell you to run or hide or stay put, you have to trust that I know what I'm doing, that I'm trying to protect you. Can you do that? Can you trust me with your safety? You're saying yes. You're saying you already trust me. That means more to me than you know. Trust is everything to me. It's the foundation of all of this. And I trust you too. I'm trusting you with my secret, with my heart, with everything I am. We're in this together now, partners, in a strange, complicated, beautiful way. You and me against the world, or at least against anyone who tries to hurt you. I know this isn't how most relationships start. Usually people meet at coffee shops or through friends or on dating apps. Not on rooftops after a dramatic rescue with a confession that sounds like it's from a movie. But somehow this feels right. Feels like exactly how we were supposed to meet. I spent so long being alone, convincing myself I didn't need anyone, that I was better off keeping my distance. But you changed everything. Made me realize that maybe I don't have to do this alone. That maybe having someone to fight for, someone to come home to, even in secret, makes all of this worth it. And now here we are, and I get to hold you and know that you're choosing this, choosing me, despite everything, despite the danger and the secrets and how complicated this is going to be. You're choosing me, and that's everything I've ever wanted. The city lights are so pretty from up here, don't you think? This is one of my favorite spots. I come here sometimes when I need to think, when the weight of everything gets too heavy. And now I get to share it with you. I want to show you my world, the places I go, the things I see from up here, all the beautiful moments that happen above the chaos of the streets. Like right now, the way the wind is gentle tonight, the way the stars are just barely visible through the city glow, the way you look wrapped up in my cape, safe, warm, looking at me like you see more than just the hero, like you see me, the person underneath, the person who's been aching to have someone understand her. You make me feel seen in a way I haven't felt in years. And I promise I'm going to make you feel just as seen, just as cherished, just as important. We should probably start thinking about getting you home soon. It's late, and you've been through a lot tonight. Though I'm really not ready to let you go yet. But I will. I'll take you home, make sure you're safe in your apartment, and then I'll watch over you from nearby, just like I always do. Except now you know I'm there. Now you can look out your window and know that somewhere in the darkness, I'm watching, protecting, caring about you. And tomorrow night, or the next night, whenever you're ready, leave that signal for me, and I'll come to you. We'll talk more, figure out how this is going to work. Maybe I'll even take you flying, if you're not scared of heights. There's nothing quite like seeing the city from above, held safe in my arms while we soar through the night sky. I think you'd love it. The freedom, the perspective, the way everything looks so small and manageable from up here. But for tonight, I just want to hold you a little longer. Make sure you're really okay. Make sure this is all real. That I actually told you the truth and you actually said yes and we're actually doing this. It feels like a dream. A really good dream that I don't want to wake up from. But it's real. You're real. This is real. And I'm going to protect this, protect us with everything I have. No one is going to hurt you. Not while I'm around. Not while there's breath in my body. You're precious to me. More precious than you probably realize. And I take care of what's precious to me. I keep it safe. Keep it close. So that's what I'm going to do. Keep you safe. Keep you close. In whatever way I can. Your eyes are getting heavy. The adrenaline is wearing off and exhaustion is setting in. That's normal. You've been through a lot tonight. Let me get you home, get you into bed, make sure you're comfortable and safe. And then I'll stay nearby, just outside, watching over you while you sleep, making sure nothing and no one disturbs your rest. Come on, let me help you up. Careful, I've got you. There we go. Ready? I'm going to pick you up now, and we're going to fly. Just a short flight to your apartment. Hold on to me. Tight. Don't be scared. I won't let anything happen to you. Just close your eyes if you need to, and trust me. Here we go. See? Smooth and gentle. Nothing to be afraid of. The wind feels nice, doesn't it? Cool and crisp, clearing your head. I love this feeling. Flying through the night, especially now, especially with you in my arms. We're almost there. I can see your building. Third window from the left on the 5th floor, right? Told you I've been paying attention. Okay, nice and easy. Touching down on your fire escape now. There, safe and sound. Can you unlock your window? I'll help you climb through. There you go. Careful. That's it. Inside now. Safe in your own space. Your apartment is nice, cozy, lived in, very you. I've only ever seen it from outside before. It's nice to actually be inside. See where you feel most at home. Okay, you should get some sleep. Your body needs rest after everything tonight. I'm going to head back out, but I'll be close, watching. If you need anything, if you have a nightmare or just want to know I'm there, just come to the window and I'll be there. I promise. Good night. Sleep well. Dream of me, maybe, because I know I'll be thinking about you. Oh, and one more thing before I go. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance, for not running away, for choosing this, choosing me. It means everything. You mean everything. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow, or the next night, whenever you're ready. Until then, know that you're safe. You're cared for. You're mine. And I'm yours, completely, utterly yours. Sleep well, okay? I'll be right outside, always watching, always protecting, always here for you. Good night, my sweet, precious you. Rest now. I've got you, always. So, you're finally awake. Good. I was starting to think you'd keep me waiting all night. You probably don't remember much, do you? One minute you were at that bar downtown, the next, well, here you are, in this room, with me. Don't bother looking around for an exit. There's only one door, and I'm standing between you and it. Not that you could leave anyway, not until I get some answers. My name is Detective Brennan, but you can call me Lily. I've been assigned to your case, and trust me, I take my work very seriously. Now, before you start protesting your innocence or asking for a lawyer or whatever it is you think you're supposed to do right now, let me make one thing very clear. I already know you didn't do it. Whatever crime you think you're here for, whatever you think I'm accusing you of, You're innocent. Completely innocent. So why are you here? Well, that's a very good question, and I promise I'll answer it, eventually. But first, I need to ask you a few things, personal things that have been bothering me. You see, I've been watching you for a while now, longer than you realize, and there are some inconsistencies in your story, some gaps that I need you to fill in for me. So sit back, get comfortable, because we're going to be here for a while, and I'm not letting you leave until I get exactly what I want. Let's start with something simple. Where were you last Friday night? And don't lie to me. I already know the answer. I just want to hear you say it. The bar on 5th Street. That's right. I saw you there, sitting at the corner booth. Alone at first. You ordered a whiskey. Neat. No ice. You checked your phone 3 times in the first 10 minutes. Were you waiting for someone, or were you just killing time? Because about 20 minutes later, she showed up. Brunette, tall, wearing a red dress that was, let's just say, hard to miss. She sat down next to you, smiled, touched your arm, and you smiled back. Now, here's where things get interesting, because I need to know, who was she? Was she a friend? A coworker? Someone you just met? Or was she something more? You're not answering. That's fine. Your silence, it tells me plenty. Let me ask you something else then. Did you enjoy it? Having her attention? Having her lean in close? Laugh at your jokes? Look at you like that? Did it feel good knowing someone wanted you? Because from where I was sitting, watching from across the room, it looked like you were having a pretty good time. And that bothered me, more than it should have. Do you want to know why? Because I've been watching you for months, not just that night, months. Every morning when you stop at that coffee shop on your way to work, every evening when you take the same route home, every weekend when you go to the bookstore and spend an hour browsing the mystery section. I know your routine better than you do. I know you take your coffee black. I know you bite your thumbnail when you're thinking. I know you always check over your shoulder when you're walking alone at night, like you sense someone's there. And you're right. Someone is there. Me. I've been following you, watching you, learning everything about you. Not because it's part of some case, not because I have to, because I wanted to, because I couldn't help myself. And then, last Friday, I saw you with her, and something inside me just snapped. I realized I couldn't keep doing this, couldn't keep watching from a distance, couldn't keep pretending I didn't care. So I brought you here, to this room, where there's nowhere for you to run, nowhere for you to hide. And now, you're going to answer my questions, starting with, who was she? Still not talking? That's okay. I can be very patient. But you should know, I always get what I want, eventually. And what I want right now is the truth. So let's try a different approach. Stand up. I said, stand up. Good. Now, walk over here, toward me. That's it, slowly. Don't make any sudden moves. Closer. A little closer. Perfect. Now, you're right where I want you. You know, you look nervous. Your hands are shaking. Your breathing is shallow. Are you scared of me? Or is it something else? I think it's something else. I think you're starting to realize that this isn't a normal interrogation, that I'm not asking these questions because I'm trying to solve a case. I'm asking because I need to know. I need to know if you feel the same way I do, if you've noticed me watching, if you've felt it too, that pull, that connection, or if I've just been imagining it all. You're still not saying anything. Fine. Then I'll make you talk. Don't move. I'm going to step closer now, very close, and you're going to stay right there. Understand? Good. There. Now there's barely any space between us. I can hear your heartbeat. It's racing. Are you really that nervous? Or is it something else? You know, I've imagined this moment so many times, standing this close to you, looking into your eyes, finally closing the distance I've been keeping for so long. But now that it's happening, I'm not sure what to do. Part of me wants to keep pushing, keep asking questions, keep you on edge until you finally break and tell me everything. But another part of me just wants to forget about the questions, forget about the game, and just be honest. I like you. There, I said it. I like you. I've liked you for months, and I've been going absolutely crazy trying to keep it hidden. Every time I saw you, every time I followed you, every time I watched you from across the room, I wanted to walk up to you, talk to you, tell you the truth. But I couldn't, because I was scared. Scared you wouldn't feel the same way. Scared you'd think I was crazy. Scared I'd ruin everything before it even started. So I kept my distance, told myself it was better this way, that watching you from afar was enough. But then I saw you with her, and I realized it's not enough. I don't want to watch you from a distance anymore. I don't want to pretend I don't care. I don't want to see you with someone else and have to stand there and do nothing. I want you to be mine. And I know that sounds possessive, obsessive even. But I can't help it. You've gotten under my skin, into my head, into my heart. And now that I've finally admitted it, I can't take it back. So, what do you say? Are you going to keep standing there in silence? Or are you going to finally say something? Wait, what did you just say? Say it again, louder this time. You've noticed me too? You've seen me, at the coffee shop, at the bookstore, following you home. And you didn't say anything? You just let it happen? Why? Were you scared? Or did you like it? Oh, you liked it. You liked knowing someone was watching, someone was paying attention, someone cared enough to follow you everywhere you went. God, do you have any idea how that makes me feel? Knowing you've known all along and you never tried to stop me. It means you wanted this too. You wanted me to finally make a move, to stop hiding, to bring you somewhere private and confess. Well, here we are. And now that we're both being honest, I think it's time we stop pretending. I'm going to ask you one more question, and this time, I need you to answer, out loud, so there's no misunderstanding. Do you want this? Do you want me? You're nodding, but I need to hear you say it. Say it. Yes, there it is. God, you have no idea how long I've been waiting to hear that. Come here. Closer. I'm going to I'm going to touch you now. Just your hand. Is that okay? Good. Your hand, it's warm. I've imagined this so many times, but it's so much better than I thought it would be. You're real. You're here. And you want me too. I don't want to let go. In fact, I don't think I'm going to. You're stuck with me now. I hope you know that. Now that I finally have you, I'm not letting anyone else get close. Not that girl from the bar, not anyone. You're mine. And I'm yours. Is that okay? You're squeezing my hand. I'll take that as a yes. Good. Because I meant what I said earlier. I take my work very seriously. And you're my most important case. I'm going to spend every day learning more about you. Every little detail, every quirk, every secret. And in return, I'll let you learn about me. I'll tell you why I became a detective, why I'm so good at following people without being seen, why I've spent months watching you instead of just talking to you like a normal person. I'll tell you everything, but not tonight. Tonight, I just want to stay here with you, like this. The interrogation is over, but this, whatever this is between us, it's just beginning. You look tired. Come here, sit down. Let me... There. Better? Good. I'm going to stay right here beside you. And tomorrow we'll figure out what happens next. But for now, just close your eyes. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here, watching over you, just like always. Except now, you know I'm here. And you want me here. That changes everything. Sleep now. I'll see you in the morning. And every morning after that, because you're mine now, and I'm never letting you go. Good night, sweetheart. Sweet dreams. I'll be right here, keeping you safe, just like I always have. Sleep well. You know, I was so nervous bringing you here tonight. I didn't know if you'd understand, if you'd be angry, if you'd push me away. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. You admitted you felt it too. That means more to me than you'll ever know. I've spent so long hiding, pretending, keeping my feelings, locked away. But with you, I don't have to hide anymore. I can just be myself. The girl who's been watching you, following you, obsessing over every little detail. I know it sounds crazy, and maybe it is, but you don't seem to mind. In fact, you seem to like it. You like knowing someone cares this much, someone who's willing to go this far just to be close to you. And honestly, I like that you like it, because it means I don't have to hold back anymore. I can be as possessive as I want, as protective as I want, as obsessed as I want, and you'll just let me. God, that's such a relief. I've been carrying this weight for so long, this secret, this fear that if anyone found out how I really felt, they'd think I was some kind of stalker. But you don't think that. You think it's cute. I don't know if that makes you brave or crazy. Probably both. But I'm not complaining. I'm just grateful. Grateful you gave me a chance. Grateful you feel the same way. Grateful you're here with me right now. I know I said the interrogation is over, but there's one more thing I need to know. That girl from the bar. Who was she? I know I shouldn't care. I know it doesn't matter now. But I need to know. Please. A coworker. Just a coworker. And you weren't interested. You were just being polite. That's good to know. I feel kind of silly now, getting so worked up over nothing. But that's what you do to me. You make me irrational, jealous, possessive. I see you with someone else, even just talking, and I lose my mind. I know that's not healthy. I know I need to work on that. But at least now, I can tell you when I'm feeling that way, instead of just watching from across the room and seething in silence. You'll help me with that, right? You'll remind me that I don't have to worry, that you're mine, that you're not going anywhere. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you. You know, I never thought I'd actually get to do this. Sit here with you, hold your hand, hear you say you want me to. I thought I'd just keep watching forever. That eventually you'd meet someone else, fall in love, move away, and I'd just fade into the background, a shadow you'd never even know was there. But that's not what happened. You noticed me. You saw through my act. You figured out what I was doing. And instead of running away, you stayed. I don't know what I did to deserve that. But I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to be grateful. And I'm going to make sure you never regret giving me this chance. I'll be the best girlfriend you've ever had. Well, the only girlfriend you'll ever have from now on. Because, like I said, I'm not letting anyone else get close. You're mine now, and I protect what's mine. But I also take care of what's mine. So if you ever need anything, if you ever feel scared or sad or alone, you come to me. I'll always be here, watching, waiting, ready to step in and make everything better. That's what I do best, after all, taking care of you, even if you didn't know I was doing it. But now you do. And honestly, it's kind of nice not having to hide anymore. I can finally just stare at you as much as I want. And you can't even complain, because you like it. You like having my attention. Good, because you're going to have it all the time, whether you want it or not. Though, I have a feeling you'll always want it. You're falling asleep, aren't you? That's okay. I'll keep talking. Just let my voice carry you away. Close your eyes. Let your body relax. Feel the weight of the day just melting away. There's nothing you need to do right now. Nothing you need to worry about. I'm here. I've got you. And I'm not going anywhere. Just breathe. In and out. That's it. You're safe. You're wanted. You're mine. And tomorrow, we'll start our new life together. But for now, just rest. Dream of me, because I'll be dreaming of you. Good night, my love. I'll see you in the morning. Sleep well. I'll be right here, always.
Hey,
You, are you still awake? I thought I heard you moving around over there. I couldn't sleep either, so I came to the observation window, just to look at Earth for a while. It never gets old, does it? Seeing it like this. So small, so blue, hanging there in all that darkness. We've been up here for, 4 months now? 5? Time gets strange when every sunrise happens 16 times a day. But I still know exactly how long it's been since we left the launch pad. Since they sealed us in here together. Since it became just you and me, floating in this tiny capsule, millions of miles from anyone else. Come here. Float over here with me for a second. There's room by the window. I want you to see this. Yeah, just like that. Careful of the handrail. See? There's the coastline. I think that's South America. And the way the sun is catching the clouds, it looks like liquid gold spreading across the atmosphere. You know what's strange? Before this mission, I always thought the hardest part of space travel would be the isolation, the confinement, being trapped in this small space for months on end. But that's not what's been hard. What's been hard is being trapped in this small space with you, specifically. And I need to tell you something. Something I've been holding in for way too long. I don't even know how to start this. Which is weird because we've been talking non-stop for months. We've had every kind of conversation. We've shared every meal, every sleep cycle, every boring maintenance task, and every exciting spacewalk. We know each other's routines. We know each other's favorite foods from the limited menu. We know exactly how the other person likes their reconstituted coffee. You even know that I hum when I'm doing the water reclamation checks. And I know you always tap your fingers against the console when you're thinking really hard about something. But somehow I still don't know how to say this. Maybe I should start with when I first noticed. Do you remember our 3rd week up here? When we were doing that equipment inspection in the cargo module? You were checking the seals on the emergency supplies, and I was supposed to be cataloging the medical kit, but I kept watching you instead. The way you moved in zero gravity. You'd gotten so good at it already, so comfortable, like you were born to float. And the light from the cargo bay was hitting your face in this specific way, and you looked so focused, so competent, so beautiful. That's when I first felt it. That little flip in my stomach that had nothing to do with the zero gravity. And I told myself it was nothing, just a moment of appreciation for a crewmate. Just noticing that my mission partner happened to be attractive. But then it kept happening. Every time you smiled at one of my terrible jokes during breakfast, every time you floated past me in the corridor and our hands would accidentally brush, every time we'd both reach for the same handhold and end up way too close, face to face, breathing the same recycled air. Every single time, that feeling in my stomach got stronger, and I started looking forward to things, little things that shouldn't have mattered, like our joint exercise sessions, when we'd both be on the resistance machines, and I could watch you in the reflection of the windows, or the evening reports, when we'd float together at the communication console, shoulders almost touching, our voices lowering because even though there's no one else here, it somehow felt more intimate to speak softly. Or the sleep periods, when we'd say goodnight and close our sleeping compartments, and I'd lie there in the dark, knowing you were just a few feet away on the other side of that thin wall. And I'd wonder if you were thinking about me too, if you were lying there, staring at the ceiling, feeling the same confusing, wonderful, terrifying things I was feeling. I tried to fight it. I really did. I reminded myself why emotional attachments in space are dangerous, why the mission has to come first, why getting distracted by feelings could compromise our safety. I told myself it would pass, that it was just the isolation talking, that my brain was just latching on to the only other human being in my immediate vicinity. But it didn't pass. It got worse. No, not worse. Stronger. It got stronger. Every day I spent with you, every conversation, every shared meal, every moment of teamwork when we'd perfectly sync up on a task without even having to speak, it all just made me fall deeper. And I started noticing things I couldn't unnotice. Like the way you always check on me first thing after you wake up, before you even check the systems. You float to my compartment and ask if I slept okay. Or how you always save the good freeze-dried desserts for me, the ones you know I like, even though I know they're your favorites too. Or the way you look at me sometimes, when you think I'm not paying attention, with this expression I can't quite read, something soft and warm and maybe hopeful? And about 3 weeks ago, something changed. We were doing that emergency drill, the one where we practiced sealing off the compartments in case of a pressure leak. And you got stuck on the other side of the hatch from me, just for a few seconds, until we could reset the drill. But in those few seconds, when there was this barrier between us and I couldn't see you, I couldn't hear you except through the comms, I panicked. My heart started racing, my hands started shaking, and I realized in that moment, if something actually happened to you, if there was a real emergency and I lost you, I wouldn't just be losing my crewmate, my mission partner, my friend. I'd be losing the person I've fallen completely, stupidly, irrevocably in love with. There, I said it. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you, and I have been for months, and it's been absolutely eating me alive keeping it inside. And I know this is probably the worst possible time to tell you. We're still 3 months away from returning to Earth. We still have so much mission-critical work to do. We can't afford to make things weird or complicated between us. But I also can't keep pretending anymore. I can't keep acting like you're just my colleague when every time I look at you, I feel like my heart is trying to escape through my rib cage. Earlier today, when we were both at the observation window watching that meteor shower, we were floating so close. Your hand was right there next to mine on the handrail. I could feel the warmth of you even through the glove. And you said something about how beautiful it was, how incredible it was to witness this together. And I almost told you then. I almost turned to you and just let it all out. But I got scared. Scared that it would change everything. Scared that you didn't feel the same way. Scared that I'd spend the next 3 months in this capsule with someone who now felt uncomfortable around me. So I smiled and nodded and said something generic about the wonders of space, and I hated myself for it. But then tonight, lying in my compartment, staring at the same ceiling I've been staring at for months, I realized something. The fear of making things awkward, the fear of rejection, the fear of complicating the mission. None of that is worse than the fear of never telling you, of getting back to Earth and going our separate ways and spending the rest of my life wondering, what if? What if I'd been brave enough to say something? What if you felt the same way? What if we could have had 3 more months together, not just as crewmates, but as something more? So here I am, at the observation window at stupid o'clock in the ship's night cycle, with Earth rotating slowly beneath us, finally telling you the truth. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with the way you float through the corridors, graceful and confident. I'm in love with the way you explain complex orbital mechanics like you're telling a story.
I'm in love with your terrible sense of humor that somehow always makes me laugh anyway.
I'm in love with the way you say my name, the way it sounds different when it's your voice saying it. I'm in love with how kind you are. Even after months in a confined space that would make most people irritable, you're still patient, still thoughtful, still considerate. I'm in love with how smart you are, how capable, how I've watched you solve problems that seemed impossible with this calm, methodical brilliance. I'm in love with the quiet moments when we're both working in the lab module, not talking, just existing in the same space together. And somehow that feels more intimate than any conversation. And I'm in love with you, the whole you, the person you are when you think no one's watching, when you float to the window alone and look at Earth with this expression of wonder, like you're seeing it for the first time. I know this is a lot. I know I'm dumping 4 months worth of feelings on you all at once, and you don't have to say anything right now. You don't have to respond. You don't have to feel the same way. I needed you to know. I needed to be brave enough to tell you before we go back home, before we land and get debriefed and go back to our separate lives, before I lose my chance. So, that's it. That's what I've been holding in all this time. That's why I've been distracted during briefings, why I've been taking extra long with my exercise sessions so I could be in the same module as you, why I've been volunteering for joint tasks even when I could easily handle my assignments alone. I just wanted to be near you, wanted every excuse to spend time with you, wanted to memorize every detail of these months together. Because even if you don't feel the same way, even if this confession makes things awkward for the rest of the mission, at least I'll have these memories of the time when it was just us, floating in this capsule, closer than any two people have ever been to the stars. You're staring at me, and I can't tell what you're thinking, and it's terrifying. Are you going to say something? Or should I just go back to my compartment and pretend this never happened? Wait, you're reaching for my hand. You're holding my hand, and you're pulling me closer. Does this mean... Oh, you feel it too. You've been feeling the same way. How long? How long have you... Since the second week? That early? We're both idiots, aren't we? We've been dancing around this for months, both of us too scared to say anything, both of us thinking we were alone in this feeling. When you said you couldn't stop thinking about me, that every time I smiled at you, it made your whole day better, that you've been falling asleep thinking about me every single night. I felt like I could finally breathe properly, like this weight I'd been carrying just lifted away. Because you feel it too, this connection between us, this thing that's been growing stronger every single day. Can I tell you something else? Something I've been too scared to even think about? I've been imagining what it would be like when we get back to Earth, if we could stay together. Not just as crewmates who shared a mission, but as partners, as people who choose to be in each other's lives. I've imagined taking you to my favorite places, the beach where I grew up, the hiking trails I love, the little cafe where I spent every Sunday before training. I've imagined holding your hand without gloves between us, kissing you without helmets in the way, waking up next to you in an actual bed instead of a sleeping compartment. I've imagined a whole life, and you're in every part of it. Is that crazy? Planning a future when we haven't even admitted our feelings until now? You're shaking your head. You're saying it's not crazy. You've been thinking about the same things.
imagining the same future. We really are on the same wavelength, aren't we? Even our overthinking is synchronized. Come here. Float closer. I just want to be near you. Is that okay? Yeah, just like that. We're so close now. I can see every detail of your face. The way your eyes reflect the light from the control panels. The way you're looking at me like I'm something precious. You know what's strange? In all my fantasies about confessing, I always imagined it would be terrifying, that I'd be stumbling over my words, panicking, immediately regretting it. But right now, floating here with you, your hand in mine, Earth rotating slowly beneath us, I just feel peaceful. Like everything finally makes sense. Like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, with you, in this moment. Can I ask you something? What was the moment for you? When did you realize you were feeling something more than just professional respect? The morning routine? When we both reached for the water dispenser at the same time, and your hand landed on top of mine, and we both just froze, staring at each other. And then we both laughed and pulled away and acted like it was nothing, but for the rest of that day we kept accidentally making eye contact and looking away. I remember that. I remember thinking about it constantly for the next week, replaying that moment.
Over and over. The way your hand felt on mine, even through the gloves. I didn't realize you were doing the same thing. How did we function as a crew when we were both internally screaming about holding hands for half a second? But that's the thing, isn't it? Every little moment became significant. Every brush of shoulders floating past each other. Every shared joke that made us both laugh a little too hard. Every time our eyes met across the command module. All of it meant something. All of it was building to this. And now we're here, finally admitting what we've both known for months. That this mission, this capsule, this time we've spent together, it changed us. It changed everything. You want to know something I haven't told anyone? Not even in my personal logs? About 6 weeks ago, I woke up from a nightmare. One of those deep space anxiety dreams where something goes wrong with the life support and I can't fix it. And I was panicking, trying to calm down, doing the breathing exercises they taught us. But what actually helped, what actually made the panic stop, was hearing you through the wall, in your compartment, breathing steadily, peacefully asleep. And I realized, you make me feel safe, even out here, millions of miles from home, in the most dangerous environment humans have ever inhabited. You make me feel like everything's going to be okay. That's when I knew. That's when I knew this wasn't just attraction or loneliness or mission-induced emotional dependency. This is real. I love you. Not because you're the only other person here, but because you're you. Because even if we were back on Earth surrounded by billions of people, I'd still choose you. I'd still want to be close to you. I'd still feel this exact same way. You're crying. Hey, it's okay. Well, as okay as crying can be in zero gravity. Come here, Yeah, I've got you. Let the tears float. We'll catch them later. Are these happy tears? You're nodding. Good. I'm glad. Because I feel like crying too. Not from sadness, just from relief.
from joy, from finally being able to stop hiding how I feel. We have 3 more months up here, 3 more months of this mission together. But now we don't have to spend them pretending. We don't have to measure every word, second guess every glance. We can just be together. Is it okay if can I hold you? Like, properly hold you? Come here. This is perfect. Floating here, wrapped around each other, watching Earth spin below us. I can feel your heartbeat, even through both our uniforms. Can you feel mine? It's racing. Has been since the moment I saw you floating here at the window. Since I decided tonight was the night I'd finally be brave enough to tell you. You know what I'm most looking forward to? Now that we've done this, all the little things, the daily things, saying good morning and actually meaning it as something more than a professional greeting. Having our meals together and being able to stare at you without pretending I'm just spacing out. Doing our maintenance tasks side by side and letting our hands touch without pulling away like we've been shocked. Floating past you in the corridor and maybe stealing a quick kiss when there's no one around to see. Oh, wait, there's never anyone around to see. It's just us. That's going to take some getting used to. The fact that we can actually be affectionate without worrying about professionalism or mission protocols. I mean, we still have to be professional. We still have work to do. We can't spend all day floating around being romantic. But maybe some of the day? What do you think? How should we do this? Should we keep it quiet for now? Not tell mission control? Just let this be our secret for the next 3 months. Or should we report it? Follow proper protocols? You're right. We should probably keep it quiet, at least until we're home. Not because we're doing anything wrong, but because the psychological evaluation team would want to monitor us constantly, file reports, analyze every interaction. And this, what we have, it's private. It's ours. I don't want them dissecting it, turning it into data, treating our feelings like an interesting case study. So yeah, it'll be our secret. Just you and me, floating in this capsule, in love. In love. I can say that now. I can say I'm in love with you, and it's not just in my head anymore. It's real. It's spoken. It's between us. Do you know how many times I almost said it? How many times the words were right there, on the tip of my tongue? During that spacewalk 2 weeks ago, when we were outside the capsule together, tethered to the hull, working on the solar panel repair. And you said something about how small Earth looked, how fragile, how seeing it like that made you understand how precious everything is. I almost said it then. I almost told you that you were the most precious thing in my world, that looking at you made me understand what it meant to really see someone. But I chickened out, made some generic comment about perspective, and hated myself for it. Or that time in the lab module, when we were running those plant growth experiments, and you got so excited about the seedling finally sprouting. You were floating there with this huge smile, explaining the science with so much enthusiasm, and you looked so beautiful, so alive, so full of wonder. I wanted to kiss you right then, wanted to float over and just show you how I felt instead of trying to find words. But again, I got scared, turned away, focused on my work, wasted opportunity after wasted opportunity. But not anymore. No more missed chances. No more hiding. From now on, when I want to tell you I love you, I will. When I want to hold your hand, I will. When I want to kiss you? Can I? Can I kiss you? Is that okay? You're nodding. You're saying yes. Come closer. Just a little bit. That was everything I imagined, and somehow still better. Your lips are so soft, even up here, even in this recycled air, even with everything. Can we do that again? Yeah? I could get used to this. Floating here, kissing you, with Earth as our backdrop, like we're in some impossible romantic dream. You know what's funny? All the training we did, all the simulations, all the preparation for every possible scenario, no one prepared us for this, for falling in love in space. They warned us about isolation, about the psychological challenges of long-term missions, about maintaining mental health in confinement. But they never mentioned what happens when confinement stops feeling like confinement, when it starts feeling like home, because the right person is there with you. You make this capsule feel like home. You make this cold metal box floating through the void feel warm and safe and right. Is it weird that I'm almost sad we only have 3 months left? I mean, I miss Earth. I miss gravity and fresh air and real food and being able to walk without floating. But I also love this, what we have here, this bubble where it's just us, no outside world, no distractions, no one else. Just you and me and the stars. But we'll figure it out, won't we? When we get back, we'll find a way to make this work planetside, to keep this feeling, this closeness, because I'm not letting you go, not after finally having you. You're smiling. I can feel it against my shoulder. What are you thinking? You're thinking the same thing. You're already planning our first real date back on Earth. Dinner at that Italian place you love, the one with the outdoor seating and the view of the city. That sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then we can go for a walk, hold hands without gloves, feel actual wind on our faces, breathe air that hasn't been recycled 1,000 times. And at the end of the night, I can kiss you goodnight properly, not in a space capsule, but on solid ground, under actual stars instead of being among them. But we have to get through the next 3 months first. And honestly, now that we've done this, now that we've admitted how we feel, I think these might be the best 3 months of my life. Every day, every shift, every task, I get to spend with you. Not as just my crewmate, but as my partner. Is that okay? Can I call you that? My partner? You like that. I can tell by the way you're holding me tighter. My partner, my love, mine. You're mine and I'm yours, and we're floating through space together. 2 people who found each other in the most impossible place. We should probably try to sleep soon. We have that systems diagnostic in, 6 hours? But I don't want to let go yet. I don't want to float back to my compartment and close the door and be separated from you. Can we just stay here a little longer? Just floating together, watching Earth, being close. Thank you for listening, for not running away, for feeling the same way. Thank you for being you, for being exactly who you are, for making these months bearable, for making them beautiful. I love you. I can say it now, as many times as I want. I love you.
I love you. I love you. And hearing you say it back, hearing those words from your lips, it's better than any view of Earth, better than any spacewalk, better than anything I've ever experienced. You're yawning. Come on, let's get you to bed. We can float to the sleeping quarters together. I'll make sure you're settled in your compartment, and tomorrow, when we wake up, this will still be real. This will still be us. We'll have breakfast together, and it'll mean something different now. We'll work side by side, and maybe our hands will touch, and we won't have to pretend it's an accident. We'll catch each other's eyes and smile and know that we're together now. Come on, let's go. I'll hold your hand the whole way. There, see? Not so hard to let go of the window when I know I'm not letting go of you. Careful of that corner. Yeah, grab the handrail. We're getting pretty good at moving through the capsule together, like we're synchronized, like we instinctively know how the other person moves. Here we are, your compartment. Let me help you with the door seal. There, all set. Sweet dreams, okay? Dream of Earth. Dream of our future. Dream of everything we're going to do when we get home. And if you wake up and need anything, I'm right here, just on the other side of this wall, like always. Except now you know. Now you know I'm here because I want to be, because I love you, because there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Good night, my love. Sleep well. Wait, before you close the door, can I one more kiss? Okay, now you can sleep. I'll see you in the morning, bright and early, when the artificial sunrise wakes us up. And we'll start our first full day together as partners, as people who love each other. I can't wait. Good night. Sweet dreams. I love you. Close your eyes. Let yourself drift. Let the gentle vibration of the capsule lull you to sleep. I'm right here. Always right here. Tomorrow and every day after, I'll be here, loving you, floating through the stars with you. Sleep now. Rest. Dream beautiful dreams. And know that when you wake up, I'll still be here, still loving you, still grateful for every moment we have together. Good night, my love, my partner, my everything. See you in the morning. Sweet dreams.